Hi everyone, so today I'm going to start another episode of Dolly Diaries. It's been really rainy. It's supposed to be rainy and dark and gloomy the whole rest of the week, which really squashed my plans to make all of my 2000s Barbie collection videos. So that was a shame, but I have all the thumbnails made for those. Since it's been rainy and gloomy and dark, I've been trying to figure out other things I can do with my time. I'm kind of too cold to like go through containers of dolls and like rewash them, because calling skipper dolls needs some attention because they need to move containers. So I thought I'd share with you something that I've been working on Flickr. I've been working on Yaz for a while, Yasmin, and I'm still like 25 to 30 dolls away from being done the album, because I've been rewriting all my fun facts because they're all awful. So I wanted to share with you what I wrote about my 2010 like anniversary Yasmin doll, because I make collection videos but I don't get to say everything that I want to about each doll, and I'm much better in like writing, I feel, than I am in video. So I wanted to read to you what I wrote about her so that maybe if you want, you can check out some of my other photos, or just to give you like kind of more of an in-depth like perspective of how I view my dolls. So I'm just going to read about one of them, the more special one, because I have two. So 10-10-10 Yasmin might seem like an ordinary Bratz to anyone else. In fact, these 2010 Bratz really took the heat when Bratz first made their comeback after their brief removal from store shelves. A lot of collectors and doll fanatics criticized them for their low-quality nylon hair, weird new bodies, and their infamous and hated fish lips. But that's never what I have thought of when I see a 2010 Bratz doll. On the contrary, these dolls only bring back fond memories. When I look at my first 2010 Yasmin, shown on the left of this photo, I am taken back to 2011 when I first began collecting dolls again after a 5-year break. It was a time of self-discovery, and it was my last year with Dad before he passed away in May of 2012. But it was also a special time in my life, perhaps one of the most sentimental, because I got the chance to experience something many people do not. I got the opportunity to fall in love all over again with dolls. While my deep-rooted interest in dolls had never truly left, despite my 5-year departure from the hobby, I had forgotten in that time who I really was and what really compelled me to love dolls. I had also long forgotten that Bratz had perhaps the deepest and most sentimental place in my heart above all other dolls. It was an amazing feeling getting to rediscover dolls, seeing what new things had come out in the years I had been away, learning new restoration techniques, adding dolls to my collection, and identifying old friends. Making my own Bratz guide became a quick priority of mine after I realized how much I loved them. I recall how compelled I was by the 2010 dolls when I saw stock photos of them online and proceeded to add them to my crude Bratz guide, which at the time was formatted in charts. I made it my goal to buy one of these new Bratz because I was so darn curious and tempted by them. My plan had been to buy 2010 Jade, but Yasmin has always been my favorite Bratz doll since 2002. When I went to Walmart one afternoon with Dad and Colleen to get groceries, I did the unthinkable. I went into the doll aisle to buy a doll. This Yasmin doll is a milestone in my doll collection because she was the first doll I bought in the store in nearly 5 years. She wasn't just the first Bratz doll, but rather the first of them all. I remember counting out the $11 for her at the register, which I extracted from my Hello Kitty wallet, which has since died. When I had seen Yasmin hanging in the toy aisle near Jade, I had a change of heart, and I just had to get a 2010 Yasmin doll instead of Jade. I had no regrets about getting Yaz over Jade simply because it's like my collection came full circle. Back in 2002, Express It Yasmin was the first Bratz doll I ever played with and the first one in my entire collection. I recall opening Yasmin in the car because I simply couldn't contain my curiosity about her new look. I was a little surprised by how lightweight she was and by the quality of her hair, which reminded me of my Style Yasmin doll, aka Caress, from childhood. Colleen and I immediately had to try her clothes on World Twins Nevaeh when we got home, and of course we had to see if Yasmin could share clothes and shoes with the 2001 molded dolls. It might seem insignificant to many, but to me that feeling of excitement when you first discover something new, and at the same time you are rekindling your passion for something you loved years before, is irreplaceable. Despite not knowing how to care for her nylon hair for several years, I always loved this doll. She was easily one of my favorites in my entire collection, and to this day she still is. No other doll, no other Bratz for that matter, can ever compete with the place that this girl has in my heart and in my memories. So I know that was long. I don't always write that much about dolls. If they're really special, I do, or if I have a really long story. So that's sort of like an idea of what kinds of things I write about my dolls on Flickr. Say hello.
Don't judge! The snowsuits are coming off right now. It's May. The snowsuits need to come off.
I know. Someone was asking me if we would do like a little American Girl fashion show. Since I thought that would be more of the appropriate thing to include in Dolly Diaries. When all of the dolls are dressed in their spring gear, we'll show them, and we'll probably show some of the dressing footage, but some of them have already been changed. So what do you hope to find at the flea market today? Because it's actually sunny out.
Oh my god. Well, every week I hope to find a Pep House Courtney doll.
Wait, that's specific. That's really specific. Bin.
Yeah. A bin.
Or an American Girl doll.
Assorted set. Yeah, an American Girl doll that we don't have.
Or American Girl clothes. Or just a big thing of doll clothes.
Yeah. Oh, well, that was the other thing I was going to say. Doll clothes.
I'd also be happy to find some Monster High and Bratz dolls.
Yeah, that would be exciting.
But, you know, I mean, I really don't want to keep finding expensive singles. I thrive off of getting bins, which, you know, that's how we ended up with, like, almost 3,000 dolls.
So I always bring up the Meet Molly bag, which, as you see, it's in a huge Ziploc now when I dress them because there's like hair ribbons and underpants and socks that live in this bag.
Poor bear.
These are the bad underwear.
Poor bear. Hey. This is Molly's white body. If y'all are wondering what that looks like.
I'm sorry she's like on top of Emily. Like that was an accident.
Naked! So I'm gonna probably charge this because this is flashing low battery. And hi, honey. Hi. Hi. Where's Andy? Hi. Hi. Where were you? Were you in the sun? You've been crazy today. You've been crazy. We are back from the flea market. We've been back. We came home. We identified the dolls. We ate some lunch. But then this happened. It's raining.
Rain, rain, go away.
And it thundered, and then we had to do chicken chores. There were quite a few people there and quite a few dolls, but it was kind of, again, a case of, like, what we wanted and the price for things. So I'm not going to do, like, an official haul video for, like, really small, like, flea market hauls because it just doesn't make sense. Why not just include them here in Dolly Diaries, right?
So, there's this guy that we bought quite a few of our dolls from before, and he had this Sew & Style Kara doll.
She's in a music set with her sister.
She is so cute.
And she's in the wrong outfit, obviously.
And Shelly kind of wanted her when she first saw her, but she wanted to, like, not buy just her. She was hoping, like, you save a little money.
$3 each. And
$3 each or 2 for $5.
Right, so I didn't want to pay $3 for her when she was clearly in the wrong outfit.
So she thought she would see if there was someone else, and to her luck, she discovered someone she's really wanted a long time.
Andy. Hi. Hi.
So yeah, I mean, I think this is our prettiest Sew & Style doll.
I do too. So this is the fashion show, yes. And Mulan Lady, we've been buying dolls from her for years. She had a bunch of dolls. She always lets us look in the container of dolls she hasn't even put out. So I saw her and I really wanted her because actually when I got my Ooh La La Dana a few weeks ago, she was one of the dolls that the same sellers had, but
they still have her too.
Yeah, and she's like $4 or $5. So she's really cool looking because she has like a really squinched in looking face because like whoever painted her eyes at the factory like kind of turned them upwards more and put them closer together. So she's really cool and I'm really glad to have her. And that lady is super nice. And also I should note that the guy who sold us Cara, he knows us because we always buy dolls from him, and he was making a joke about how, oh, you must have at least 500 of these things.
And I'm like, that's not even close.
We have like 3,000 almost. If you're wondering the doll that we got with Cara, I saved her for last.
The pièce de résistance.
It's Geneva, Masquerade by Bratz Geneva. I have wanted her since 2011 when the line came out and I was first getting into Bratz, and the reason why I didn't buy a ton of these dolls like the first year that I was collecting and Dad was still alive was because I didn't know how to take care of the nylon hair. But I love mermaid dolls and she's like tan and gorgeous.
And by the time we decided we wanted this doll, like really wanted her, and that we could deal with the hair, she was out of stores.
Yeah, I am so excited to like flat iron this. Like, it's gonna be so long when it's flat iron, and she doesn't have earrings. And it's funny like how things change, because a few years ago I didn't buy this doll because of the nylon hair, and today when I saw her and I saw her hair, I got really excited because flat ironing doll hair is one of my favorite transformations to do, and making earrings is also one of my favorite things. And both Yaz and Kara have ear holes that need earrings, and that used to be a pet peeve of mine too, because I didn't have earrings to put in them, and they'd have these big sad looking holes. So it was a great day, and you know, it seems like we're going to be getting Bratz dolls a lot, which is really different.
We don't have this kind of Bratz like
No, I got a lot of Bratz dolls in like 2011, and I had like a smaller collection, so when I found lots of dolls, there were more that I didn't already have, whereas now like a lot of the ones I see I already have, and they tend to be expensive, so it's pretty cool to like finally be getting Bratz dolls. I'm really happy Geneva's gonna be up here. I'm gonna like rearrange these soon when I do the collection videos. So yes, that's Odelia and Fenora and Chloe and Kirana and the boys back there. I still want Brogan.
I know, he's so sexy.
I've seen him on eBay a lot of times, and there's always like that passing fancy of should I get him. So, can I pet you? Can I? No! Hey, ow, ow, Andy! You jerk! This is the problem with Andy. He won't let you pet him. Oh, now he is. Hi! Say hi! Meow! Meow!
He plays hard to get.
Meow! I feel like Oliver's always on camera, but that's because Andy spends most of his day sleeping or being a jerk. Don't you?
He's such a tease.
Oh, yeah, your breast smells. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi.
Hey, this shirt goes to.
You gonna follow me? You stalking me? So, it's actually like a little over a week since I filmed getting these dolls at the flea market. It was just a really busy week, and I also filmed a hair trimming tutorial with Geneva. But this is what they look like all dressed up. I had a lot of fun picking out outfits for Yaz and for Kara. And I even gave her a bunch of like jewelry and hair clips. This is a girl's night out jade dress. But it was hard because I don't have a lot of fancy Yasmin skin tone shoes currently that aren't being worn, but she's beautiful. And then those are the earrings I made Geneva. There we go. Those are the earrings I made Geneva. And I don't know if you could see the ones I made for Yaz before. But I also styled her hair a little bit differently, and it got flat ironed obviously. And then Kara, those are her earrings, and I used these Fashion Fever like single pieces that look awesome. And this is Magic Hair Santa Style Safina, who will have appeared in a treasure hunt video by now. She's from the Salvation Army. She has some pink spots on her face and her hands that need to be removed, but I can edit them out in the pictures because it's just way too gloomy outside. I don't know if you can tell. I decided that I'm really bored of my Pet Barbie in this little baking outfit thing. So I'm going to change her into a little outfit I kind of made up. I have this like I Can Be fashion back top, and then a fashion gift set pair of bottoms that'll match nicely. So I'm putting that, and I'll show you what she looks like. So there she is in this little outfit. I think she looks really cute. She kind of looks like a nurse, which is good because she's supposed to be a vet. So I'm going to take a new picture of her. I figured before I take a photo, I'd change her into an outfit I liked better. So I have some of our doll shoe things upstairs right now. They've actually been up for a little while because when I recently got some Dawn things at a charity store, I needed to kind of redistribute things. I didn't have any Dawn shoes or like shoes for the Tricky Mickey dolls prior to that. So I kind of just had all my miscellaneous small doll shoes in one place. But I realized that I would need somewhere to house my Dawn shoes. So Colleen and I bought one more of these little drawer things because we wanted to make a little more room anyways in this thing, because my Mycene shoes were with miscellaneous Barbie big shoes before, but I have so many and they're so large that I just decided to give them their own drawer. Then there's more room in the Barbie boot drawer, and there's more room in the Barbie sporting good assorted large shoe drawer. Just brought this one up here because I moved Ken down here. And then this is gonna be like for all my Dawn shoes and like mini fashion dolls. These are like Kidcore Jody shoes. And then these three are all Kidcore Katie. She has a lot of shoes. So I made some labels out of some scrap paper. And I'm gonna tape these on. And I also got one of these modular drawers, a smaller size. I wish they still made the big ones, but they don't, unfortunately. I didn't need a big one, but I like them a lot. So I'm going to have to make a drawer for like Dawn-sized clothes, like mini fashion dolls. So, status update. It's been a little while since I filmed the clip for Dolly Diaries. I feel like that is how I always open. When flea market season is upon us, this is what happens. So by the time you guys see this, you'll have already seen me clean this lot of dolls. But my life is very chaotic right now because we had just gotten a big lot of dolls like a few weeks ago, and these three still need to find room on display. And then I got this chair from the Salvation Army, and I have like some dolls that I need to open. So these guys have been here for a little while, and I still hadn't cleaned them because I get busy this time of year with like a lot of farm work and stuff. Basically, I rescued Lexa from the Salvation Army when we went to donate stuff a week ago today, actually, and I just didn't have time to get around to doing her because I was going to film a video on her transformation. I still am, but then I got Snow White the same day, and she's got really bad stained legs. And then Phoebe, we went to this charity store over the weekend. The one where I got my Dawn dolls is, I guess, a part of a chain, and there was another store in the area, so Colleen wanted to try it because she heard they had a lot of toys. Anyways, it was kind of a bust. It was a little too swanky for our taste. The prices were really expensive, and it was kind of more like of an antique-y looking store. We like, you know, raunchy places. They have really cheap stuff. But Phoebe was the only cheap doll. She was $2 and had her whole outfit. It's been washed. It's in there. So this is my third eye candy, Phoebe. I love her. I couldn't leave her there to rot. And then this I got at the Salvation Army after we went to that place because it was such a bust. And I found Samantha's doll for like $1 or $2. And it's great because my childhood Samantha has her doll, and, well, both of them, they share a doll. And then 80s Samantha can have this one. So it all worked out, but I have to clean them, and I have to clean them, and those are some unknown clothes, and those are the new clothes that they're going to wear, or that I'm going to decide if they're going to wear. So it's just, it's chaos. So, we are back with a little mini haul. So I ordered one thing from American Girl's website when they ran a sale last week, and I wanted to get more stuff, but I've been trying to be better about that because it's really easy to like overspend on American Girl, is it not?
Oh my god, it's addictive.
So, unfortunately, Addie's Sunday Best sold out, so I was only able to get one thing, but that's okay, because it's for Samantha. Technically, I got two things. I got this Felicity book, too, for $3, because it was the last one we needed, and Colleen really likes reading.
I've been dying to read this, but I'm so addicted to what I'm reading right now that
I got Samantha's fancy coat. I'm only missing her Be Forever nightgown. I'm really excited because I saw this in the store, and I know it's like really nice quality. It looks like something Colleen would have worn as
I actually did have a coat kind of like this.
Yeah, there's a picture of you and Dan.
Oh my god.
Oh, little gloves. I forgot it came with gloves.
I did too.
This is so cute.
Are you excited, Sammy?
I mean, it's totally
she's like, she's
not
crying
in
because I just
season.
showered and I got water on her face.
So cute. This is so soft. This is a really well-made outfit, and it was on sale for
$17.
$17. So that is not all that we have to show you. So,
oh my god, I've been reading way too much Dr. Seuss with the kids. I was like, and that is not all. No, that is not all.
Colleen's friend from work knows that we collect dolls.
I believe what happened, and I could be wrong, but I believe what happened is she found an American Girl doll at like a flea market or something, and she sold her on eBay. And she told me, I don't know, last week or week before, oh yeah, you have the Kirsten doll, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I have some accessories, I think, laying around. I has to go to that. I didn't even tell Shelly anything because I want to be disappointed if she never found it. She said maybe. Well, she found it just the other day she was like cleaning her cat box or something and found it. Which was like so cool.
So Colleen surprised me with this, and Kirsten's out here with her beautiful eyes, which she got last year around this time. She's like so spoiled. I feel like we always get cool stuff for her. Okay. Da-da-da-da! Okay, so I already have these kittens, but I think these are even nicer than the ones I got
they
at the
do
flea
look
market
nicer. They're
for
so
like $2. So these are the original ones, made in Germany. So these are made with real rabbit fur, which, as someone who has guinea pigs and had a pet bunny a long time ago, I find that really mortifying, but the way they take the fur from the bunnies is so sad. These are still like, you know, really cool, and the bunny did not die in vain. So
Kirsten's got a whole cat family
I know, now I have 2 sets. And then this is my favorite
The pièce de
thing.
resistance.
Sorry.
She's so happy to be reunited with Sorry. Well, united with Sorry. She never had one. But,
I know,
this is the book.
but I don't really collect the accessories for the American Girls just because they're really expensive and I have so many that I usually just buy the clothes. Samantha looks drunk. She's like hunkered.
Oh, sorry.
But I always liked as a kid buying the dolls for them. So I remember wanting Sorry, and I almost got her on eBay actually. When we got Kirsten's eyes replaced, we thought about getting her because we saw a few that were like decently priced. But they were still like more than $20. So this is so nice. She's like new. And then we got a whole other like meat outfit, like with the hanger and everything. And this stuff must be pretty old because based on the fact that those are made in Germany with rabbit fur, and then these have German tags. Now that doesn't mean that like these are original and came on a white body doll, but that does probably make them like early 90s. And what's great is like this was the only outfit we had for Kirsten as kids, so it got really beat up. And also, like, we lost her hair ribbons. We got new ones.
I was about to draw attention to that fact, actually.
There's the other
First of all, our hair ribbons disappeared back in the 90s.
That was your fault.
And second of all, if we still have the handkerchief,
We
which I
have the
think we do.
Yeah, we do.
It's not this color anymore.
Oh my god, that's supposed to be that color?
Yes.
Ours is like
I saw that this morning. I'm like,
looking and yellow.
no.
But when we went to wash our American Girl clothes, before we really knew how to properly wash them, I threw Kirsten's bonnet in and it bled on itself. So it doesn't.
And the apron's bled on.
Yeah, and the apron. Yeah, it's like new. Like this doesn't even need to be washed. Like.
Why are you not wearing socks with these boots?
I don't know. You dressed her. And then there's this little bag with a spoon. And then she even got another necklace. And these adorable little socks, which is great because Kirsten always could use more socks. So, and this is also like one of the really old school boxes that would have come with one of the plain bands around it that said American Girl. And it's got the Pleasant Company tissue paper. I mean, you know, the box is getting recycled. Kirsten's so spoiled. I mean, even if we had just gotten the bonnet, I would have been really happy.
I would have been just happy with Sorry.
Oh, you're probably wondering what the heck is behind us. I meant to show this. So, on Friday, Colleen was homesick, so I didn't want to bother her, like, when I wasn't doing farm work by being loud and, like, filming things. So, I decided to make these backdrops using, leftover cardboard from... If you watched a holiday edition of Dolly Diaries, we showed how we used to store our vehicles, and they were in these big cardboard boxes, and I took them apart, and I'm still using them for things, like... You can see the label down there.
What used to be in here?
On that end.
Oh, the country camper.
Yes. So, I took some of my old calendar pictures because I always save those at the end of the year, and I made these backdrops. And I know it looks funny because there's like upside down and then like right side up. And the reason why I did that is because when I photograph like Barbie lines or like something like that, the dolls come up a little bit higher than the calendar pictures. So I thought if I lined up the skies, then you wouldn't see like empty space.
You know it's nice too if it's winter and you need to do like an American Girl line photo for like clothes, like say Julie's Be Forever.
Yeah, you can use these, yeah.
You can use them.
And also, it's like reversible, so you can flip it either way. So like this side's like the mountains, and this side's like flowers, and then this one's like the wintry one up there, and then some more like mountains. So I just thought that would be, yeah, it would be really. I like spent a long time pairing this stuff up. Like I'm very fanatical about this stuff, and I just used like Mod Podge and a sponge to like put it on. And it worked out really well. I'm gonna probably put these downstairs somewhere. They were standing up to dry, and then I kind of forgot about them. I'm pretty sure based on my editing, I have about like 20 minutes of footage for this episode of Dolly Diaries. So we're probably gonna actually end it here, especially with all of the chaos of like doing different transformation videos and stuff. You probably won't see as many of these, like if I'm making a lot of transformation videos, because we film a lot of random stuff for that. But we will still be doing Dolly Diaries
over the summer.
It just, the episodes will probably be spaced out further. What do you have to say, Kirsten? You want more?
I like my sourdough.
She said she wants more.
I think you read Kirsten's mind better than I did.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.